If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome to the Vivid Minds podcast with your hosts Sebastian Stockton and Kyle Alexander. Today's just going to kind of be a chill day. We're relaxing. It's a Monday. It's been moving slow.
Yeah, of course. Today is just a little chance for us all to vibe and give you listeners a chance to just relax with us. I hope you all are drinking enough water and getting enough rest and everything. It's super important.
Yeah, totally. So we've been thinking about getting cinematography, kind of. We've been really interested in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's really such a beautiful art, like capturing something that's like, you have it in your head, you look at something and you're like, I could make it feel sad or happy, like just whatever I want,
Yeah, there's so many like emotions and like heartstrings you can pull when making things like that, and like you're just capturing live moments and everything. But Sebastian actually came up with this idea a super long time ago, and at the time I guess I wasn't as invested into it as I am now, because I'm super into like cinematography and everything now. And I just really want to like get into filmmaking.
Yeah, really, if any of you listeners have any tips for us, comment below, or leave us an audio message. That the feedback is kind of what we're lacking the most right now on our podcast, we've noticed. So if y'all could give us just as much feedback as you can, you could like, comment on our videos, and subscribe to support us on YouTube. And also you can leave audio messages on the Anchor app as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like, we really would love to hear what you guys think, and we would super appreciate it. Basically, just if you can, download the Anchor app, and search us up, search Vivid Minds, and you should see our account. It'll pop up, and at the top, you'll see a thing where it says leave a voice recording and everything, and you'll be able to basically just talk to us.
You should really check out this synthwave retro, like 80s vaporwave playlist on Spotify, and all you listeners should too. It has like just really ambient synths in it, and it's 80s inspired, and it's amazing.
Sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I think I remember you sent it to me or something. I do enjoy a lot of things that have to do with like synths and everything, and I really appreciate the thought of ambient music. I'm a mostly a indie rock, indie pop, jazz, lo-fi blues kind of guy, but I definitely appreciate stuff like synthwave. Like, it's just kind of like nice to relax to.
I mean, synthwave does have like influence lo-fi and stuff. It's like 80s but taken into like a jazz kind of spot also with some of it, but it's like synthwave really is a big category with a bunch of little categories in it. So
yeah,
synthwave lo-fi, synthwave jazz, synthwave rock, even synthwave metal. There's all sorts of different kinds. So.
Yeah, it's crazy how a lot of genres lo-fi have like kind of created like almost like a subgenre. You got like lo-fi hip-hop, lo-fi pop, I think, lo-fi rock and stuff like that, just like lo-fi itself and everything. Like, lo-fi is just like a super relaxing thing to enjoy, and I like lo-fi hip-hop a lot, as well as lo-fi rock.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Bro, explain to me why you feel like Frank Ocean is pop.
Okay, bro, I actually don't think he's pop anymore. I think he's R&B.
Bro, no, I told you, bro.
Yes, I know. I know. I don't think he's pop. I mean, like, it can be like a little bit of a pop sound and stuff, because pop's got like a ton of subgenres inside of it. But no, he's definitely R&B singer, and I love me some Frank Ocean, bro. Like, Frank Ocean's so dope, bro.
Yeah, Frank Ocean's album Blonde is really a masterpiece,
Yeah, people y'all can roast me for saying Frank Ocean was a pop, bro. I mean, come on, I kind of deserve that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, bro, on his album, there's like no skips on here.
Definitely, bro. Like,
it's so good.
Yeah, like, fuck, like, bro, like, Blonde is such like a good album. There's no skips. Like, I can just listen to it from song 1 to the last song, bro. Like, shit. Like, I love that album so much.
Yeah.
And
I really like Night.
yeah, Nights is a good one. I think personally my favorite song off the album is Siegfried. I have no idea if I pronounced it right, but yeah,
Siegfried.
Siegfried.
Yeah, yeah.
Siegfried is like my favorite off that album. But we can't.
The guitar is hell.
Yeah, it's super like ambient as well. And of course, we can't discredit Channel Orange and Nostalgia Ultra, bro. Like those are like got some like
Yeah, that
yeah, yeah.
amazing.
Those tapes have got some bangers on them as well. I wanted to discuss a little bit about like what we have planned for our future. Like van life.
With the company and stuff.
No, well, yeah, with the company definitely. I want to go in depth about that, like what we have in store for that. But I want to go in depth a little bit about like this van life idea concept that we have.
It really opens up a lot, and I kind of look at van life more as like a chance for me, at least. I don't know about y'all if y'all wanted to do it, but I kind of want to like travel the world and be able to uh, be like a reputable like a news outlet for the people, travel to different spots where like protests are happening and stuff, or controversial things are happening that people would say either hate on or agree with, and just give like the whole truth of what people are thinking in the moment there.
Yeah, and like
And also, I really want to expose these big like political machines and stuff, and
uh-huh.
whoever's just running America behind the scene. And I really think, the big oil companies have a lot to do with that, and tobacco companies, because if you just look at it, bro, I mean, the presidential debate basically is just a buyout, bro. Like the
100%.
tobacco companies, they pay out presidents. They pay for their campaign so that then they can't talk about it ever.
Yeah.
They paid for their campaign and for their presidency.
Yeah. And like I'm all for like
It,
that idea and everything. Like I love that stuff, bro. Cause like I really just like hope like we're able to like expose like some of the corruption inside of the government and everything and politicians.
yeah,
Like that's just like gonna be crazy. But I view van life as an opportunity to like be able to travel and experience all the different cultures of the world and just what the world really has to offer. As much as getting close to your homies, living in a van's a pretty like crazy thing to like do, and like most people may be like, oh, like what are y'all talking about? Like that sounds absurd, but like it's like such like a unique opportunity. Yo, so we should tell our listeners, like what we have in store and plans for this Vivid Minds as like a brand itself.
yeah, totally. I'd say as of right now, well, clearly we're just a podcast, but at some point we want to market our channel as more than just that, like a place where people can come to see cinematography and also come together over our podcast still, of course, and even just vlog about van life and also the journalism that I was talking about. A lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
we really
We
want
want
to branch ourselves out there and like take new opportunities, but we're really focusing on this podcast right now.
Kanye West gets a lot of hate, man. Like,
Oh yeah, he
like
does.
Kanye West's hate. Like, where does it stem from?
Uh, It probably stemmed from, I mean, I'm not sure, but like probably stemmed from whenever he like co-signed Trump.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember that.
because a lot of people gave him like a lot of negative feedback and everything for that and stuff. You know,
And
and
before then, you feel like you didn't get as much hate,
um, I don't know.
or
I've
it's
just seen a lot of
always been.
things on Twitter. I don't know. I mean, of course, there's always been like hate surrounding him, because he's a music artist, and with being a famous music artist, there's always going to come negative feedback and stuff. But
Yeah,
I've mainly seen on Twitter, people dogging him for basically just like supporting Trump and everything way back whenever he mentioned that and everything. And like,
yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah, and like I don't have to agree with his political views or anything, but like I really like love his music and like
Yeah,
just
I
like
think his music's
his
really
yeah, yeah, and like his artistry, bro. Like he has like such like a creative vision, and I really appreciate it.
totally.
Yeah, but well, I don't know. What do you think for all this negativity and hate surrounding Kanye West's name?
They see a lot of stuff like didn't him and like Kim have an issue like with him not taking his medicine and stuff? Well, he whenever he works on music, he doesn't take his medicine, and so it
Yeah, I
causes
heard
a
about
lot of
that.
and stuff. But
Hmm.
obviously, Kim and him are not together anymore. But yeah, I don't know if that's true, but and I don't know much about him, so
Yeah. Um, yeah, no, he's got a lot of things going on, but I mean, like, can we really blame him? Because, like, like, he can't really help, because, like,
well, he
mental health
says
and
his
stuff like
medicine
that.
makes his creativity go down because it like suppresses
Oh,
his.
yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I mean, Kanye West is unique, man. Like, whenever he gets in the recording studio, I think he really wants to keep things genuine or something like that. Just really, like, let the creative process flow through his mind.
Yeah, I agree,
Yeah.
bro. Did you know
Um,
Disney owns Fox News?
wait, what? Really? Wait, like, for real? I didn't know Disney owned Fox News. I mean, I know they own, like, a lot of stuff like Star Wars and, like a lot of other
Yeah,
things like that more, and Marvel as well, but I didn't know they own like a news outlet, bro. Like what?
yeah, they bought Fox News for 71 billion,
Bro, like
which is kind of
what?
weird. Like,
It's kind of weird. Like that's the first time I heard about that. Like what are they gonna like broadcast, dude?
yeah, yeah.
That's pretty crazy, honestly.
Disney owns a lot, bro. They're like crazy, bro. They be
Yeah.
taking out competitors left and right.
Yeah, and I love me some Disney throwbacks, like watching old movies that I grew up with and everything. But like man, like y'all need to chill, bro.
Yeah, I mean they have an 80% stake in ESPN. You know,
Huh.
Marvel, Lucasfilms, obviously.
The fuck? Seriously?
Yeah,
Damn, they're a
because
part
they're
of everything
like
nowadays.
those movies make them so much money.
Yeah.
They're literally like the only competitor in the cartoon like movie, mainstream movie like
Yeah,
market,
of
you
course.
know. So
I got you.
they make a lot of money.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, what do they have like what do they see in buying a news outlet? I'm trying to figure that out
A lot, man.
myself.
Because
Hmm.
like advertisers on the channel, people that pay to
Hmm.
have their ads on the TV show and all sorts of stuff. They can sponsor their own movies for free on the channels and do
Of
whatever they
course.
want with that. So,
Yeah, that's
and I mean, they
crazy.
could in the end say what goes on the news and what doesn't.
Oh man, that's pretty crazy to think about. Damn.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, do you know when they bought it? Because like I want to see like what's up. I mean, I don't really watch the news or anything
they
like that.
bought
I'm just like thinking it's crazy.
March 2019.
2019. Oh, so it's not that recent. Okay.
Yeah,
Huh. Yeah, I don't really watch the news much. I mean, like, of course, like, I see everything that's going around in today's current world and everything. I see news and everything, but I don't really watch news channels.
yeah. Sometimes it's like just depressing, but
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 yeah,
as our like it's kind of our right as American citizens to have freedom of speech and like freedom to just see whatever media we can to get as much information about politics as we can, because other people don't have that right in their country. So
yeah,
we're lucky to be involved in our country's politics compared to like if we lived in China. So we just got to take advantage of our right to do that, and vote and stuff, I think.
yeah. Just like speak up, man. Like, we all have a voice.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm. Got to use it.
Way, y'all should totally check out episode 4 of the Vivid Minds podcast with Court Dingman. It's hella good. He was a great guest.
He was a super great guest. I enjoyed talking to him a lot. He's doing big things. He's an indie pop music artist, and he's actually got like a lot of bangers that I actually rock regularly.
Totally, yeah.
Hmm.
Japheth
Just
was
like
great
the
too.
Yeah, Jeff Feft was like a super like, good guest and everything. I enjoyed talking to him a lot. He was able to flow a conversation well and everything, and we dove into a lot of interesting topics with him.
Totally. His thoughts on just religion and our society was absolutely crazy. I mean,
Yeah, and like
good way. It
like
was awesome. Yeah.
yeah, of course, and like other topics, like spirituality and everything. And like it was
Yeah.
so fun talking to him and stuff.
these are the kind of conversations we need in our country right now. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done because we've been fighting for so long with each other. You know, if we all states and all people want to get along in America, like we have to have conversations where we're like, okay, I'm not Christian, but like you are, and like that's fine, you know? Like, or like, I don't
Yeah,
agree with you about this politician, but I like him, so it's like, but that's fine too. Like, you know, we all just
yeah,
we're all in the end, none of us can. I mean, we're all in this together.
yeah,
Like, okay, so like if our government wanted to like just take over and take everything away from us right now, like they could. And so we all have to be kind to each other and respectful because we're all just
definitely.
citizens of the United States of America. And if you're outside of America, uh, tell us in the comments about your experiences in your country. I'm curious, and maybe we'll have you on too. Yeah, because we like learning a lot about just different perspectives on life and stuff. So
Yeah, bro, like definitely like I just like hope like like us as a humanity, bro, we have to realize, we all have our own opinions and we all deserve to be respected for our own opinions and everything. We shouldn't lash out in violence and everything, as much we can disagree all we want, but putting somebody down for their opinions is just wrong, man.
totally, yeah, I agree with you.
Thank you so much everybody for tuning in, and until